Infotainment, a basket full of arts and entertainment. Ukamva sasi chonjigulira ndiye kuti umaziwa kuti nkhani za msanguluso zabwera. Tikuwuzeni kuti kunali chani nkhani za msanguluso komanso kukhalenso chani nkhani za msanguluso. And you're with me, Sam Banda Jr. In this edition, we speak to Benjamin Ngoma, all the way from the United States of America. He's been there for over 20 years. But for those of you who followed music in the country, the name Benjamin Ngoma is not new. He used to perform with Muhango Salvation Singers as well as Reverend Chimwemwe Muhango. He speaks to us how he's doing in music as well as how he's been doing in the United States of America. So we've got lots more to tell you on that. And again, artist Lita stars with Pixie in a new single titled Kuwawa. It's a romantic song. She's out with that song which she has collaborated with Pixie. We've got lots more to tell you on that. And again, writer Gertrude Gomani is out with a new book, the very first book, which has got 24 short stories. She tells us more about the book, which she is set to launch this Saturday. That's on Saturday, so she's all ready to launch the book online. All you can do is stay right there as I bring you more in Infotainment, a basket full of arts and entertainment. And as I said, my name is Sam Banda Jr. Now we begin our program with news of veteran musician Benjamin Ngoma. In our previous edition, we talked to another artist who is based in the United States of America. We spoke to Jack Kamwindo. This time around, we spoke to Benjamin Ngoma. Benjamin Ngoma has been in music for a long time, but then he left the country for the United States of America, where he's stayed for over 20 years. He's still there, and he's not been active in music, but he has a son by the name of K. Eastwood, who's got a studio and is also doing music. So he's doing music here and there, but after taking care of his family and making sure that all the things are put on the right flame, he now is back to doing his usual musical business. And we spoke to him to tell us how he's been getting on in the United States of America. He also speaks more on COVID-19, that we need to stay safe, we need to take the necessary precautionary measures. And then he also talks about other issues to do with music, that although he's been inactive, he wants to come back and give it all and show the best of his music. We speak to Benjamin Ngoma, and this is what he said.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
Hey, hello everybody. My name is Benjamin Ngoma. Some of you may recall that name. It's been a while. I've been gone for quite a while. 26 years to be exact, just a little over 26 years. But yeah, for those of you that were old enough to remember, that are old enough to remember me, you probably remember me. I used to perform all the time with the Reverend Chimwemwe Muhango, the Muhango Salvation Singers. So you may recall my name. But yeah, I'm still around. I haven't been very active in music, but I'm still here. I'm trying to get back into it now that the kids are all growing up. Uh, as you know, life out here in the United States is a little demanding, way more demanding. Um, when you start having kids, you get busy. Like it's hard to try to do everything that you were doing when you're still single or when you're just you and your wife. But anyway, that is me. So, yeah. And you know what? I just want to encourage you at this time we're all going through. You know, it's the whole world. We're all going through this together. The COVID-19 coronavirus, that's a problem that's affected the whole world. I don't know that there's any part of the world that does not have that yet, but we got it real bad over here in the United States. But you know what? There's quite a few people that are still surviving it. There's a few that have not survived it. I just want to tell you, this is a serious issue. It's a real disease. It's nothing to joke about or play.
He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 He's got you, my brother, in his hands. He's got you, my sister, in his hands. He's got you, my brother, in his hands. He's got the whole world 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 in his hands.
Yeah, that's Benjamin Ngoma. They are telling us more about the music escapades in the United States of America, and that he wants to come back and show the best of his music. We do hope he'll do that and show what he used to do in those days with Muhango Salvation Singers, as well as Bishop Reverend Chimwemwe Muhango. Remember, you're watching Infotainment, a basket full of arts and entertainment, and my name is Sam Banda Jr. We're still sticking on to music, and this time around we talk about a musician by the name of Lita. She's been missing on the ground for some time, but now she's out. She's out with a new single titled Kuwawa. It's a romantic single where she basically talks about two people who are in love, and then they basically have problems which have come up, having been in love and showing the best of their love, and then things change over time. So they're trying to talk over those issues, why they are not calling each other all those good names they used to call themselves. And that's basically all about the song. That's what she's talking about. So we caught up with Lita just to tell us more about the single, as well as some of the projects she is working on. And this is what she told us.
Suspense on the beat and on the ball. Chikondi chikuwawa, chikondi chikuwawa, chikondi chikuwawa, ukundi walande, ntima ukuwawa, ntima ukuwawa, ntima ukuwawa.
Okay, nyimbo imene ndinganoni nyimbo ya chikondi in a way that pali anthu awiri omwe ali tinganoti ali mchikondi, komano mmodzi akudandaula kumudandaula nzake kuti sakumpasa nthawi or not attention mene zinalili mbuyo akukhala ngati akumuyiwalirabe chonchi. Nde nyimbo yokamba choncho ndithu unazo kuti undiyiwala panamba sizi chimodzimodzi, chikondi sichikukoma mene chinayi chikondi chayamba kuwawa, mtima wanga sokundipweteka. Nde ndidandaula kuchokera kwa munthu mmodzi kupita kwa wokondedwa wake. Yeah, titapanga audio ya nyimboyi isanatuluke tinashutiratu video kuti zisazachedwe ndithu mafuna kuti zonse zidzatuluke nthawi imodzi nimene tinakonzera ndithu kuti zinthu zidzatuluke chonchi ndifuna choti ndinali ndi ma personal issues omwe sindingathe kuyankhula panobe komano I was going through some times that I just had to stay away from the public eye and yeah, but panopa I'm okay and I'm back to work. Apapa anthu ayembekeze ndithu kaaba mkaka EP. We're working on something big because I think we have enough singles apapa ma singles ndithu ndambiri nde tufuna to work on chinthu chachikulu nde anthu ayembekeze ndipo anthu ayembekeze nyimbo zabwino ma collaboration also tipanga ndithu zimenezozo zambiri.
Kunja kukwacha tilipompaja milandu ya njia sata unasia kundichula timaina tachikonditija.
Okay, munthu ukapanga nyimbo ukayimvera umadziwa kuti okay nyimbo iyi kuti imveke bwino kwambiri kuposa mmene kumvekera apapa kuti ngayitani ukapena amene angayikometse nyimbo iyi ndi ndani. So Pixie ni munthu woti I've always looked up to him as somebody who does great music. He's a great musician and I thought kuti kumwika munyimbo iyi he would do it justice and he did. Or as I said, panopa people should expect nyimbo zabwino kwambiri. They should expect my collaboration abwinonso. Apapa situbwera mbuyo. Apapa zabwino zikubwera and that's a promise. Abantu kulonjeza we're not going back. And aone ndithu in terms of videos tizingopita mwapa situbwera so situkutsika. Apapa zinthu zikhala bwino kwambiri. Ukundiwalande chikondi chikuwawa. Chikondi chikuwawa. Chikondi chikuwawa. Ukundiwalande mtima ukuwawa. Mtima ukuwawa.
Stressed lately, work mainly. So seasonally, but chikondi still steadily. I appreciate that you respect me. Chikondi chiyambila so being testy. I'm sorry I let you down. Every week I'm out of town. Babe, I'm working, but thanks for checking. Dipangazo teka kuti zonse ziteke. Sure, I'm the luckiest man in the world. Diwe pambalipa, I can never fail. Diwe nkazi wa kumamba, I can tell.
Yeah, that's Lita there telling us more about the new single titled Kuwawa, which she has collaborated with Pixie. And you can see Pixie in there starring in the song. And she spoke more about some of the projects. By the way, she doesn't have an album yet, but she's working on one. But she's done a number of singles. And that's one of them, a new single working with Pixie. In case you are just joining us, you're watching Infotainment, a basket for arts and entertainment on TTV. And my name is Sam Banda Jr. Moving on, we move out of music, we go to writing. And this time around, we meet Blantyre-based writer. Her name is Gertrude Gomani. She's out with a new book. It's her first book, by the way, a book titled Reminiscence. That's a short story of 24 short stories. It's been hard work putting the stories together. It's not easy. 24 stories, putting them together. And again, in Malawi, where you have an industry where it's difficult for someone to publish a book, but she's worked very hard to put together a book. And this book will be launched on Saturday, and it will be launched online. And then after that, that's when she will start selling the book. We caught up with Gertrude to tell us more about the book, 24 stories. How easy was it? And then putting together, publishing her first book. How was it? Because she's working on another book which will come out shortly. And this is what Gertrude said.
Reminiscence is a short story collection. It is a book that I've been working on since 2011. Like, I'm a writer, so what I do is I just write stories, but then I decided to put them together in one collection, which I've named Reminiscence. Yeah, so this is a short story collection that has been written across different themes, like bravery, jealousy, the plight of women and children, the problem of gender, the conflict between the society and the person, spirituality and God, just to name a few. It is a short story collection that handles themes that are relevant to the society today, and I do believe that people are going to learn so much from it and they're going to love it. It was not very easy. Like, I wrote the book, I've written it across a long period of time, but then I decided to publish last year. So that's when I was going through the route of self-publishing. Yeah, self-publishing was chosen over traditional publishing because it is easier and it is cheaper. So you just get the ISBN, that is International Standard Book number, from the Zomba archives, and then when you do that, yeah, you can get the covers designed, and then you get the book, you've written it. Yeah, maybe someone has to do the typesetting, and yeah, so some of those things that are done to get it into a printable state, and then afterwards you're good to go, you can publish. But then still it's not easy per se, because you're doing it for the first time. Most of the times you have got to ask like how it's done, and then yeah, but then people were there to guide me through the process. I was asking, and yeah, people were willing to help, and I'm so grateful for that. So it was quite exciting, an exciting journey, so to say. The launch is going to be done online, which means that it's not going to be physical. So what will happen is on Saturday, the book is going to be available on Amazon and on Book 265. That's a website that's run by CEO. Yes, so on those platforms, the book is going to be available at the price of 2,000 kwacha. As for Amazon, we have got to set the price. The pricing is going to be in dollars. That will be $2.5. Yes, and also I'll be selling it. I'll be selling the copy to everyone who is going to request it from me. Yes, I'll be sending it as an ebook on WhatsApp, provided they pay the 2,000 kwacha. Writing is very natural to me. I remember as a young kid, as a young girl, I was living at a very quiet place. It was a house belonging to a forestry department, and then there weren't neighbors around. And then at that time, we used to have chickens and other poultry around our house. And what I used to do was, I was 9 at that time. I could give all of the animals that we were rearing names, and then I could come up with stories, like characterize them, and then write about them like cartoons in my notebooks. Yeah, so as I grew up, I was still someone who was enthusiastic about writing. Yeah, sometimes in my class I could maybe give some people names as characters, and then I would write stories about them, and then people would read and they would say, where do you get these stories? I'd say, I just think them up, I just imagine them, and then they were like, like that's really lovely. And then when I went to secondary school, that's when I decided to take it to another level. I started writing, and then when I write a story, I could give it to a friend, they could read, and then they could give me feedback. They could say, this is a very nice story, like, I think you should really maybe consider doing something with this writing talent that you have. And then, yeah, in 2011, that's when I got really serious.
Yeah, that's Gertrude Gorman there telling us more about the book being launched on Saturday, being launched online, and it's a book titled Reminiscence, a short story. That's a short story which has got 24 stories. Not an easy feat, but we do hope, I think, she'll continue doing that. And women writers out there, they've got stories to tell, so you can learn from her, and you can come out and basically publish your own books as well. Remember, you're watching Infotainment, a basket full of arts and entertainment, and my name is Sam Banda Jr. Moving on, we go back to music. Amineti madziwa dzina la Khozi Masimbe ndiye kuti mwaonera ndithu ma performances kuchokera kwa gulu la kuchileka lija la Black Missionaries. Iyeyu amayimba ndithu ndi gulu limene lija amayambirira koyambirira kukhala ngati ketenreza choncho, wena nkumabwera iyeyu dzina lake ndi Khozi Masimbe. Mnyamata ameneyu anaganiza kuti yayi ine ngati woimba nane nditengepo danga lochita nyimbo zokhuza mliri umene wa COVID-19. Woimba ambiri achita ndithu zimenezo, atulusa nyimbo, komanso ma artists ena, ma poets ndi ena otero nawonso iyayi agwira ntchito yabwino yotulusa kaya ndi ndakatulo ndi zina zotero zokamba zambiri za mliri umene wa COVID-19. Khozi Masimbe naye anaona kuti inenso nane ntengepo gawo lotulusa nyimbo, ndiye tinakumana naye kuti timve zambiri za nyimbo imeneyi ya COVID-19 imene yeyi watulusa, komanso akutulusa zambiri zonena kuti iyayi iwo ngati woimba achitidwa ndithu affect ndi COVID-19 chikamba kuti kulibe ma performances. Timve kuchoka kwa Khozi Masimbe.
Mundirole ndimbeko za muliriwu ndiponso mutsatire malangizowa. Chintu choyamba ndi ukhondo pa moyo wathu, kusamba manja ndi sopo muwirikiza, tisapatsane moni wapatsanya kuti tipewe, musakwire nkhope yanu sana sambe manja. Monga mudziwa ife ine ndi munthu mmodzi amene ndili mbali imene woimba, so ndingatibe ndajambula nyimbo imeneyi ncholinga chotino munthu woimba kutenga gawo kuyankhulabe ku mtundu wa Malawi kutibe monga mmene zatigwera, monga ine woimba singakhale chete. Ndimene ndafuna kuti ndiudzutse mtundu wa Malawi kuti kodi matenda amenewa atikudza motani, komanso kupewa kwake malangizo ake ndi otani. Ndebe muzochitika zimenezo ndanena ndithu kapewedwe ndikuti Amalawi angatsatire zotani. Monga mudziwa ife ndichotengera kwa anthu, ife timayimba nyimbo zokhudza umasiye, ine ndimayimba nyimbo zokhudza mavuto a munthu kaya pa ntchito muchina chilichonse. Ndeno ndi chinthu chikulu chotino kuona china chake chagwa mdziko lathu olo dziko lililonse, ineyo ndimene abe kukhala pansi nkuona kuti ndikuyenera kuyankhula ndikuti Amalawi azindikire choyenera kuchita. So far ngane kuti ma project nkuti titayamba kale, ifwa nena panopa mwina mwangebwe tutino tufuna panga launch albamu ya Utatu Woyera, komano pa zimene zachitikazi takhanga titangoyimitsa pang'ono, koma tikhulupirira kuti jaja atikomera mtima kuti china chilichonse chikhala bwino. Uthenga umene ndingauza Amalawi mukudziwa timakhala tikumana mosiyanasiyana mene timachitira malingana ndi mene timachitira madansi, monga ine ndimayimba ndi gulu la Black Missionaries, ndeno timayenda madera osiyanasiyana. Panopa chimene tingapange chotino tingoona kuti chitsogolo chikhala chotani, komano kwa panopa zinthu zake tangozimitsa kaye kuti tione kuti kodi muliri umenewu uthere pati. Okhala patu tiyesetse titalikane, tisakale anthu ochuluka kuti tipewe, au munaona za umoyo musatope, Malawi akuyang'ana inu pamatendawa. Tichirimike ukhondo ndawi zonse, Amalawi titsate malangizo. Coronavirus iteteseni yabuye, coronavirus zeru zatitera hoja bazamuli.
Khozi Masimbe ameneyo kanyimbo kokamba zambiri za COVID-19. Ine ndikatero ndimati ndakuangula ndapyeda zimene ndinakubwereserani mu Infotainment, a basket full of arts and entertainment. Ndikhulupirira kuti mwasangalala ndi zimene ndinakubwereseraninso, ndikhalenso ndikubwera pa tsiku ngati limeneli kukubwereseraninso Infotainment. Chachikulu pitirizani kumvera ndi kuonera Infotainment komanso TTV. Ine ndi Sam Banda Junior, koma ndisanapite ndikusiyirani ndithu interview imene tinali nayo ndi acheya amene ndi Frank Naligonje, amachita mimic former president Bakiri Muluzi. Ali ndi luso ndithu lozama, komanso apart from that he is a poet. Ine ndikatero ndikusiyireni acheya uku akutiyankhula. Ine ndi Sam Banda Junior ndikuti ndapita. Ciao.
Olemekezeka Regional Governor Maganzala amayi ndi abambo, ine ndakulandirani. Ulendo uno zinangobwera iya ndinamva ndili kuzanjika kuti anthu akuno ku Blantyre akulilongwe mukundifuna kuti mundione ndawo imene ndayolokotawo. Nati no afiko ndikaone kumeneko lyo ndilangulepa kunena kuti kuyambira 1994 ndinanena kunena kuti Malawi ndi Amos despite their religion kochokera kapena political party. Munyengo ino wina avuna zavune Amalawi ayende limodzi ngati mbalame zamtengo zimodzi. Amandiuza amaya kunyumba kwanga anazimbiri akuti ajeya simukuyenda kwanji kuti no lockdown zimuna. We are many indoors kutikirira kuti vuto limene lide, and I'm telling you pompano zonse zikala bwino. Nangati manamanga mumaona ajeya amatekezeka, mumaona ajeya amanamanga kuno ndi mtunda uzati mazewera iya chitekete libuba anyamata abatauni alipo ena akunyozera uzawiji uvidija pomalizira timpembe Mulungu na malenga kuti azokolere dziko la Malawi. Thank you very much. May God bless you. Aliyense nimba za 1 million lyo.
Ndimanena kuti luso kuti libwere kumene limachokera tiziziwa kuti limachokera kwa Mulungu. Mbene makhopera lusoli adalipanga ni Mulungu, komano imangokhalapo nthawi kapena stage imene umafuna kuti upumphuke uonekere poyera. Ndikakamba nkhani ya acting, nthawi zambiri luso limachokera ku church. For acting ndikumbwera ife tili ana, takhalapo achina Yudasi, takhalapo achina Herodi tili ana, ndi kumapangano develop interest ya acting ikena kono kumakonda acting. Ikakhala poet, I think ifaya cha anthu amene umakonda amene umamvera achina okomata ndi malunga mapoets ena akunja ndiye timalimbikisika pa mwana wathu kumapanga kuti ndakatro nthawi imeneyo. Ikakhala mimicking, kuti makamaka ndizinsatizira msogoleri wakale Dr. Bakiri Muluzi ndi chinthu chodabwisa. Choyambira nchotino ineyo nangopanga develop interest yowakonda Bakiri chifukwa unyamata wanga kukula kwanga ndakula nthawi imene Bakiri Muluzi amalamulira. Ndiyeno ndikukumbukira ndili ku school zomwe zoti pa chinyamata timati magemu amenewo. Nkalasi timapeza mu game lana ndiye ndasintha mawu pomulankhula mzanga wina ndi anthu amati komatu mene mwalankhulira pamu ukumveka ngati Bakiri Muluzi. Kena kono ndimakumbukira zinalizo kuti no ngati zakutulo ndimakumbukira nthawi imene ndikapita kumpira ndikamenya mpira uja ndimatuluka amwe anthu anyamule pa phuzipa anthu andizungulire basa ndipase chipaipi ngati microphone ndisimuyerekeza Bakiriyo ndiye zinandipasabe chilimbikiso anthu amati Bakiri uja amankonda. Kena kono nkufika napoti nditakula nkuyamba koma mpangano poyera ngati Robins Park komanso French Culture Center ndikonaso anthu swandira ndiye
our God. All that glitters is not gold. All the idols are not gold. All the wonders, the creation of gold. Your son crucified, thank you, Lord. So wonderful, the almighty gold. Capital letter G, the only gold. The air that you breathe freely given by God. Christians and Muslims worship the same God. In tough times of trouble and trials, my hand you hold.